All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. May the Lord bless you. I pray y'all are still having a wonderful, blessed day. I'm going to dive right into this video. Y'all see that title says Gospel Artists Who Are Throwing Up 666. The same signs that you see a lot of people in the world throwing up. And I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been sending me those pictures and emails. And a major shout out to my big brother, PP Drawings. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. This is very dangerous, my brothers and sisters. And some of y'all was asking me my little input on this because these are some of the big time artists who we love, especially when you say a name like Marvin Sapp. And we know how Kurt Franklin is big time, and then Byron Cage or Kim Burrell, so many others. Now, I've been getting these emails a lot since you sent mine to me, PP Drawings. Y'all see these pictures as I'm talking, this 666 thing. Now, like I said in your comment, I don't know if you got it back, PP Drawings. I sent you a message, but it might have got rejected. But I was saying because of all the technology that's out, especially when you, like me, I'm familiar with dealing with Photoshop and other little, expensive things that you can move pictures around with, take people out of pictures. It's so much technology now, man. You can make somebody do something, totally different. But looking at these pictures, brother, I must say something don't look right. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm just discerning in my spirit. I'm discerning what I'm looking at. And it's not just on one picture. It's on quite a few pictures. A lot of people throwing up 666. And that's why I say I feel you with this picture. Because the thing is, if they don't know they doing it, that's something totally different, we could say. But if they know what they doing and they throwing it up, something wrong with them. Because I like what you were saying in your email. What's really going on, brother? I'm saying the same thing. What's really going on? Because any child of God shouldn't want no part of throwing up 666. I mean, broadcasting it boldly in so many pictures. Something wrong with that. But if they saying that, if they don't know nothing about it, once again, I got to make that point because, a lot of people do stuff and don't know what they're doing. I'm not saying that's the case with them because God knows the heart. But we also know there are a lot of gospel artists selling their soul to the devil. They done sold out, not to Christ, but done sold out for fortune and fame. And we see that with a lot of preachers. I'm not talking bad about nobody, but just telling the truth. But look at these pictures real close as I'm talking. Y'all see them going through the video. And the one with Marvin Sapp by himself, right, that you saw, I don't know. And then I heard a lot of people how they was, I can't think of this young lady name, the secular artist. A lot of people was calling her name, saying, why would Marvin Sapp try to do a song with her and all this stuff. You got so much stuff out now, man, because now you see more of the gospel artists hooking up with the R&B artists, and then you see the awards, and then you see so many things going on. I've been getting a lot of questions about that too, about the award shows that's out now. Just like I seen this one guy getting mad about how Charlie Wilson was testifying on stage. But if you go to Charlie Wilson's concerts, Charlie Wilson been testifying a long time now about how he been clean for about 19 years, delivered from crack and drinking and all that stuff. And this is what I have to laugh at with a lot of hypocrites, because when Charlie Wilson get on stage and testify about how God delivered him from crack and everything and almost ended his life, people want to call his testimony fake. But when the gospel artist who is not living right, that's singing every Sunday, claiming to be faithful, is still living their life of sin as a a drunk or whatever they saying is. We can say a homosexual or whatever, living the wrong lifestyle or committing adultery and getting high and partying. But when they testify, the church give them a hand clap. But when somebody like R. Kelly get up, or somebody like Charlie Wilson get up, or whoever that's in the secular world, they like to say, it's a problem. And I'm just very cautious with saying who gonna miss heaven, because I'm not the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. I'm not the enforcer. It's not up to JT to say, well, Charlie Wilson ain't gonna make heaven, Stevie Wonder ain't gonna make heaven, Luther died and went to hell. No, I'll be a fool for saying stuff like that, because now I know more than God do. Y'all see what I'm saying? But something is wrong when you're looking at these pictures. If they know better, they shouldn't be doing, you know, this type of stuff. Because what I'm looking at now, because I can honestly say, growing up, a lot of times I wouldn't say okay. I would throw this same sign up, because that same sign is also known as the okay sign. Or even in a lot of sororities, or not sororities, we could say a lot of frat brothers, fraternities, let me say that right. They have signs also. And some people think because they see one sign that, well, this person throwing this up, or this person throwing this up. I made a point about this a long time ago on here. I did a video talking about the 2 young men that got murdered because the gang members thought they was throwing up gang signs, but they was throwing up sign language. They was deaf. All they was doing was talking to each other in sign language, and these gang members rolled by and thought they was disrespecting them with gang signs, and they shot them up, killed them. Cold blood, broad daylight. All because they thought they was throwing up signs. My point once again is that sometimes people don't know what they doing, but then you got people that know what they doing. But in this case, Brother PP Drawings, I don't know what to say on this one, brother. Because they look like they really know what they doing, and I hope and pray I'm wrong saying that, because it would be a sad day. It is a sad day already, but the ones, and I say this off top, I'm a huge Marvin Sapp fan. I just mentioned him in the video a couple of days ago before you sent me this, about how I love the song I Never Could Have Made It, and songs like He Saw the Best in Me. Marvin Sapp got so many songs, or I believe I can name a whole lot of his songs, and Kim Burrell, and we all know what Kurt Franklin has done. But then when you see this one with Smokey Norfolk right here, or Byron Cage, or so many others, it makes you wonder, are they really doing this on purpose? Or are they tied in with the Illuminati? You start wondering different things in your mind, you know. I see some throwing up the pyramid. You see the same thing in the NBA. You see the same thing in football. You see it in rap. So it's like, it makes you wonder, like you say, what's really going on here, brother? I like your title in that email. Woo, man, I tell you, I know that sign is always used for okay, but at the same time, that sign is also used for many other different things, y'all. As you see them holding it up in this video with smiles on their face. But like I say, brother, I hope I'm wrong in what I'm seeing, because not what I'm seeing, because we all can see this. I just say I love these brothers and sisters out here, and I hope they're not involved in the devil. I leave that like that, because you do see a lot of gospel singers teaming up with secular artists. The thing is, I gotta make this point as I try to close this video. The thing is also, everybody that's in the church is not singing to God. That's why I always tell people that ask me these questions, mostly everybody started out in the church. Marvin Gaye started out in the church. You can name pretty much all of them, and I guarantee you half of them, most of them will tell you they started in the church. But as soon as they left the church, they was considered secular. Or if they want to come back and do a gospel song, they wrong. It's something wrong with a lot of this stuff when people judge them like that, my opinion. Because once again, you got people that's faithful in the church every Sunday, standing up singing in the choir stand, or praise team, or directing, or minister of music, or musicians, and they all are sitting there full of the devil every week. I'm not talking about everybody. So what's my point with this? We don't know it all, and God is one day going to do the separating. I'm just, what I'm seeing with my spiritual eyes and discerning right here, looking at these signs. I'm just answering y'all questions also. I've been seeing a lot of this lately, but I know one thing: the devil is everywhere. Church, home, your job, your marriage, and your children, you name it. The devil is there. The devil is all in the NBA, the Hollywood, we know for sure. So anything you see, who is the God of this world? So he got to be up in his world. He loved this. He's the prince of darkness. Man, once again, our flesh is not against. Excuse me. I'm trying to quote my scripture right. Our fight is not against flesh and blood, but it's of principalities, rulers of darkness, and spiritual wickedness in high places. So Satan is the god of this world, y'all. Jesus said, my kingdom is not of this world. So Jesus will have his kingdom set up, the new holy city, as John spoke about in Revelation, right here on earth when he returned. Until then, we got to just fight this thing, y'all. So I'm praying for these brothers, Marvin Sapp and Kurt Franklin and Kim Burrell and so many people there. You see, one of these, what he look like nephew Tommy on one of these, which is Steve Harvey nephew. There's so many people you're going to see in these pictures, but once again, are they throwing up the Illuminati? Are they throwing up 666? Are they just simply saying okay? Or is that part of a frat, what they was involved in college? What is it? So I'm looking at it from all angles, brother. I appreciate you sending me this, because I got some more I have added with this. One thing about me, I just keep watch on a lot of things, y'all. So, and when y'all ask me questions, I don't mind. I want to do this video because it's too much for me to write, so I want to just do a video and just make one video where y'all can see my little 2 cents, my little opinion on this thing. And I love to see some of y'all inputs, like Mitty Man and PP Drawings. I already know where you stand at, but some of y'all leave me some feedback, because I want to know how our spirit is. Are we seeing the same thing, or are we on one accord? Because one thing I love about y'all are not judging people like hypocrites do. Y'all are discerning, and y'all correcting, y'all rebuking, according to scripture and out of love, like the Bible say do. Big difference when you talk about judging and discerning. A lot of people don't understand that. That's what I'm doing in this video, is discerning. And once again, I love Pastor Marvin Sapp. I love Kurt Franklin. I love Smoking North. I love every last one of these people you're looking at in this video. I'm not condemning nobody at all. I'm just concerned, and I'm wondering. Just like as I close, y'all remember a few videos back, maybe that was a couple of months ago, a lot of people were sending me comments because my hand did like this when I was talking, and without even knowing, I'm talking and doing like this. Oh, JT doing like this. JT must be a part of the Illuminati. JT throwing up the pyramid. JT didn't even know what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? And when I went back and looked at it, yeah, my hand was doing it. But my hands is always moving when I'm talking. So I try not to mislead folks. And if I've done something, my thing is address me out of love. But folks on here, they come at me hard, and they think they're going to run over me. And when I tell them about themselves, well, that's a whole nother video. God bless you. God keep you. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace out.